Hello and welcome back to UK Tool Talk. Another day, another video, and we've got a special guest, camera lady. My wife is in Alaska at the moment, so my daughter is filming. Hello, Harriet.
Hi.
So will she do a good job or will she get sacked? I don't know. But today we're talking about multi-tools again. Now this is the multi-tool I reviewed the other week. This is the 12 volt CXT multi-tool which I went into. A little bit underpowered, but it's not for the small jobs, to be fair. It's better than I thought it was. This is my 18 volt Makita multi-tool. This is the DTD 5.2. So this is my go-to 18 volt multi-tool. I've made some daft adapters for the top. That's another story. But there's a new story and there's a new tool on the block. So remember this one? This is actually borrowed from a work colleague. So we can put it up against this. This is my creation. This could be the world's smallest and the world's lightest multi-tool. It's still a CXT tool, so it's still 12 volt, but as you can see, it's super light. First test of lightness, I'm going to make a mess of this. First test of lightness, hang on, no. There, very, very light. And as you can see, it's a lot shorter. Come in a little bit, camera lady. Come a little bit later. It must be an inch in it, an inch and a quarter in it. Why is my one shorter? Well, I've done a cut and shut, as they say with cars. If you come in a little bit, you can see where I've cut it there. So I've taken a little bit off it. So this bit here goes, did go there, you see? Did go there. And I've shortened it so you can get into little tighter spaces. And oh my god, I tell you what, I'm not crapping with you. This tool I've taken over from using this one. This one's kind of like really awesome multi-tool, but it's heavy and it's long, and look at the difference. It's like David and Goliath really. But David here, this is the little one. This is Goliath, but David is taking over and it's my go-to multi-tool at the moment. So apart from cutting it off a little bit there, what else have I done? Well, if you've watched the last video, and I really hope you have, it's got my special guest, Christopher Wackin, in it, and he does the last review, and he's gone into a little bit, and yes, there is Milwaukee components in this Makita multi-tool. As I said in the video, if you didn't watch my daft video last time, it's a hybrid. It's half Milwaukee and half Makita. Why have I done that? Why would I spend excess of 20 hours doing this job, cramming a Milwaukee crankhead and motor and moving the switch, and oh my god, it took forever, and it's a little bit Heath Robinson inside. I'll put some pictures up of I've actually butchered the inside of this to do it. It's all a bit crammed in. As you can see, it's had grinding bits taken off of it. The bloody clamshell's nearly been destroyed. I haven't finished this bit yet. This is the on-off switch. It's got to go on to that little bit there. I've got a jigger with that. Well, it all sort of fits together, but will it run? God knows. Why have I done it? Why have I done it? Well, I've heard good things about this M12 Milwaukee multi-tool. This is the old one. This is the brushed version. I got one of these off eBay for broken for about 25 quid, 30 quid. And a work colleague's got one of these and he raves about it. And Tools and Stuff from New Zealand, he's tested one of these and he says this is awesome. So I thought, right, what if I put that bit, the bit of that bit into that bit? Will it improve it? And I've got to tell you, hand on heart, it's made it a lot better. Now the oscillation range is about the same with the way it oscillates, like that. And so on paper, it should be the same. But I think the Milwaukee motor is a lot stronger. and there's a little connector bit in this one where it connects the motor to the head. It's got a little rubber bushing, and I think you lose oscillation with that. Anyway, we'll get both of them running and we'll see if they sound differently. So this is the original CXT multi-tool. Come in a little bit, camera lady, get involved. Sounds okay, but the thing with these multi-tools, they have a lot of vibration, so you can't use them all the time because you'll get vibration with white finger. Anyway, let's try this one. Doesn't it not sound like a different beat? We'll just do it quickly, that one. And see if we can see the oscillation, see if they look the same. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do some cutting in this bit of wood. Look at this bit of wood here. See, I've drawn these lines like a proper joiner would do. What we're going to do first is we're going to try it with this multi-tool and see how we get on with this one. It's got a fairly new blade. It's got one of these curved blades. I'm not really that familiar with these blades, but anyway, I've got it clamped down and we'll see how we get on cutting this. Very noisy. I think with my adapter on it makes it even more noisy, but it's quite a tidy cut and it's quite quick. Right, let's try this original Makita CXT 12 volt multi-tool. I've taken the blade off the big one and it's the same one, so we'll get on the next line and see how this one performs. It's not too bad, but I think what the problem is the battery connection's gone a bit skew-if. Right, fuck that. Right. Okay, take two. Honestly, it might not seem like a lot of difference between this one. Obviously, this one's faster because it's 18 volt, but I swear to you, this is an awesome... I've made this probably twice as good as this one. So, when you buy a power tool, right, is that the end of the story? Well, if you're a tinkerer like me, you can improve things by taking stuff to bits and messing about with it. Sometimes it goes wrong. Obviously, on the last video, Christopher Walken managed to break this. One of the wires had come off inside. But isn't it something that some bloke in a shed in the north of England, right, Lancashire, can take a tool and improve it? A factory Makita tool, one of the biggest tool corporations in the world, and I've improved their tool. So, yeah, do I wish that Makita would bring out a brushless version, let's say a version of this, but in 12 volt? Yeah, of course I do. But Makita don't spend hardly any money on this range. At the moment, Makita just concentrate on a bit of LXT, but mainly XGT. That's what they seem to be spending all their money and technology on. Come on, Makita, let's see some spending on the CXT range. I'd love to see a brushless version of this. I'm still waiting for the new 5 amp battery for these. You cannot get them. I know Tools and stuff has tested them, but I can't even import one from Japan at the moment. So I'm waiting for the new battery to come on the back of this. Let's do one more cut. Let's see. I love using this tool. It's very noisy, and you wouldn't want to use it all the time, because this is one of the awesome bits about this bit of kit. It's hardly any vibration, and this has got quite a bit of vibration for your fingers. But what do you reckon? Do you think this is an amazing thing I've done, or a completely stupid thing I've done? I love it. Like I said, it's a lot lighter than this one. It's not saying half as much weight, but the manoeuvrability of this is just, compared to this, it's chalk and cheese. Well, is it chalk and cheese? Yeah, it's chalk and cheese, these two. This is just, I just grab it, and I never need to do massive amount of work with these multi-tool. So little bits of nicks and cutting little bits out, and cutting out the back of the little cupboards. It's absolutely perfect. I'm stoked. I hope you're stoked with the video. And that's it for today. So next week, we're going to do a little bit of a talk about this strange thing. I'm only going to show you a quick little glimpse. I've been doing it again. I've been adapting and improving tools. Okay, thanks for watching UK Tool Talk. I'll see you next week or the week after, when I can be asked. Okay, take it easy.